what have I done? I have bought, it's done. I bought one of the cheapest Porsche 911 on the market that's actually in good visual condition. But we've got a little problem here.
I am super excited. I've been laying in bed since 5 in the morning, and I think it's time to get up because we're about to jump in the Bronco, do 5 hours of road, and get our brand new, for us, Porsche 911. So we've got the alarm clock here set, but been up since 5, super excited. Gonna go for a quick run with the dogs, eat the 6 eggs and bacon, and then jump in the Ford Bronco to get that new, for us, Porsche 911. So let's get ready. Come along for the ride, folks. And thank you very much for watching our adventure as we pick up our Porsche 911.
All right, so really bad news. The Porsche here won't start. It is dead in the water. So we've tried jumping the battery. It had a solar panel keeping the battery alive. It's at 13.4 volts. We've tested the battery. Batteries can suddenly die, but we're gonna try boosting this. We're going to try everything we can, but likely the battery is dead in the key. So keys have batteries, they have microchips to block it starting. So we're gonna try jumping it. We're in trouble here, folks. We drove almost 3 hours to get here, and we're not sure if we can leave with the new Porsche. So stay tuned. All right, we're in the Porsche, and well, let's check out the battery here. You can pop these open. There's a little latch on the side to push in, pop open. These, ideally, you put in a little screwdriver into the side here, very small little one, to get it open. Now this has clearly been popped open before because it just pops out. We went out, we bought the new battery, we put the new battery in, and I think we got good news that with how loose this is, I don't know how well it's gonna work. So I'm a little skeptic, but the previous owner is coming back. Let's try it in here. Nothing at all. So he's coming back with the other key. Hopefully the other key gets it started like it did before winter. If not, well, we'll have to assume the battery's dead and go out and buy a battery. Now the second key was the solution, so let's hop in. We found the second key, the previous owner, and now we're hopping in. This is a convertible, but it has that hard top. So continue watching. Let's see how the drive home goes. Make sure we can get gas, and we'll also show you in this video how to boost this vehicle properly. Right. Loving this car, but kind of a big problem right now. I got to get home with the amount of gas that's left in the vehicle because we can't get the gas trap open. We pressed the button to lock all doors to test it on the inside. Folks, if you're picking up an old Porsche or any old vehicle, don't play around with the key locks until you get it home if you're far away, because it locks the gas trap. And if the doors were unlocked, well, then we could just push it open and open up the gas trap and put gas in the vehicle. So we're gonna try to make it home. We will pull over for gas and try to play around with the locking system, but the button here in the dash with the key, that's not doing it, folks. That is not unlocking. We're still getting in and out of the door oddly, but the top, for undoing the top, this hard top, it's frozen. The hood, underneath the hood, if the battery dies, we're not getting underneath the hood. Everything's locked up except for the door. So we'll try to work through this really odd off problem, but just a heads up, yeah, don't play around. Just don't need to test every single button if you've already paid for the vehicle. So let's try to survive this, folks. I got to get back into the GPS, and we'll give you an update when we stop for gas. If we are about to run out of gas, we'll stop and we'll see if we can get this trap open. And if so, well, hopefully it'll be very useful if you go to pick up an old classic European. Okay, so I'm on a bridge stuck in traffic, and if this was an air-cooled Porsche, we would maybe be overheating right now. No matter what old vehicle you go to pick up, if it starts to get a little warm in the dashes, a little trick, if you turn on the vents and put everything on high, the hot air from underneath the engine, if your engine's up front, obviously, it's gonna push through here. It's gonna take the hot air out of the engine bay and blow it onto your legs. I've done that with a Mustang GT that was overheating, and while I almost burnt my legs, it was painfully hot, it did save the engine from blowing. Right now, we're running a little warm like I used to with my other Porsche, which means I know what's wrong with this 911. It means the intermittent little engine fan, the smallest of all of them, isn't doing the job. So it probably needs to be changed. It's probably just a sensor and it's going to cost me about $150. So well, add that to the list. Got to get that done. The view up here is great, but I am a little stressed being stuck in traffic, burning gas, barely moving, and having this gas cap being shut. I don't want to just pry it open and destroy the metal of the gas cap. You know, this isn't a Mustang that someone can just throw on a carbon fiber or a chromed out gas cap. So stay tuned, folks. So annoying, people in the left lane speeding by when they know darn well that they're going to be forced into the right lane. So they're going to speed to the end and cut into traffic, and this is why there is traffic. If people could just be civil and have a bit of civic duty, a bit of intelligence, and not just try to save themselves 30 seconds. If people weren't so darn selfish, we wouldn't have any traffic at all. Why do they need to close one lane on the bridge? I don't know, but I do know that if people were a little smarter and kinder and thought of others, they would not rush to the front. Speaking of being thoughtful and kind, little trick here, remember, if you're stuck in traffic and that needle's starting to get high, turn on the heat. Trick 2, if you've just picked up your new vehicle, well, stay tuned for trick 2, because I can maybe save you from paying for new brakes. Feeling pretty good. Got the thumbs up from a Mazda owner driving by. Let me tell you, if your brakes, if you get into your freshly bought old vehicle, here's a little trick. You're driving and you hear noise coming from the discs or a vibration, and when you press on the gas pedal you're feeling a vibration. Guess what? Your discs are rusty. You can drive 2-pedal in a low gear, perfect time on this bridge stuck in traffic. 1 foot on the brake, not all the way in, and 1 foot on the gas. RPM's gonna go higher and you're gonna kind of sand blast. You're gonna sand out the discs and get the rust off of them. It's gonna make it safer when you do go to brake, because you'll have better grip and traction. I'm loving this classic car. This is awesome. I'm having a blast. The seats are very comfortable. Not as comfortable as the Bronco, but great for a sports car. And let's test out, just for the fun of it, the air conditioning. The air conditioning actually works. Porsche, way to go on the 911. Way to make a reliable vehicle after, what is this, 25? Oh God, what have I done? I have bought, it's done. I bought one of the cheapest Porsche 911 on the market that's actually in good visual condition. But we've got a little problem here. We've been having a blast driving this. It's absolutely comfortable, it's powerful enough, the sound deadening is great, but big problem here. Yeah. Check engine's on and I do not know what to do. If I pull over I guess I'll pull over and try to fix the gas cap and actually get in, put gas into it, but then do I call a towing and spend hundreds of dollars on the towing? When I bought this back in December at an incredible price, best price on the market, the reason is that I figured it's pre-winter. It's, getting liquidated. Great time to buy a convertible. It's right before snow hits, right before winter. And now I've got this check engine, so I'm worried, do I pay the hundreds of dollars and get it towed the rest of the way? Do I risk it? I don't know what to do. Let us know in the comments. And stay tuned for part 2, where that check engine could cost $25,000 if I ignore it. The engine could blow. Could be a sensor that's pretty serious for mixing gas and air together. If so, if that's having trouble, it could blow. Hopefully it's not the IMS bearing. This could be a $25,000 problem, so I don't know whether I pull over. I'm not getting any of the IMS bearing failure warnings like ticking, no clacking. The exhaust color is all healthy and good. So I'm gonna go and get to the nearest gas station, pull over. I don't have my OBD2 reader. I wish I did, because then I just plug it in, and I had it back in December, but there's no check engine. Now we're in April and this check engine's here. Wow, we still have a long ways to go before we're home. So I don't know what to do. OBD2, I just plug it into the port, look at the code, Google the code, and if it's nothing serious, keep driving. Maybe reset it, see if it comes back. Comment, let us know what you think we should do. Do we keep the journey going? Do we definitely pay the $100, several $100 in towing, or do we risk it and try to get it home and figure out the problem then? Let us know. We'll be back for part 2 of buying this Porsche. The Bronco's back there looking pretty amazing. Love that Bronco, problem-free, super comfortable Bronco. But maybe I made a huge mistake buying the cheapest Porsche. Okay, folks, pray for us and subscribe, like, and share the content to help this small business out. We will not be putting the pedal to the metal, and let's hope we still have more cars and more power instead of blown engine and bye-bye car. I don't have space for another car that doesn't run. The Toyota MR2 still not running. It's been not running for, let's say, ridiculous. It's not been running for over a year now. So let us know in the comments. Take care, everyone.